What's up guys, Frugal BC today talking about some new experiments on Algorand and HBAR. And I'm going to talk about the reasons why I'm doing these new experiments because my old strategy is gone. These are DeFi experiments. I'm doing one on HBAR and two on Tinyman. And I'm going to go through those, what they are, show you why I'm testing them out. This is sort of setting the stage because we'll actually go through and see how they go. So we'll get into this. But, before we do that, guys, if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, as I always say, guys, you don't have to smash it. You can just press it gently. It works just fine that way too. If you want to smash it, feel free. Now we got channel membership starting at only $1, and you can get these videos before anyone else just by checking out the link in the description. Go check out our channel memberships. We also have exclusive videos for higher tiers, so that's an option for you as well. Also, we are brought to you by non-fungible domains. And now if you want that .algo address, which is what I have, mine is frugalbc.algo, it makes doing everything in Algorand so much easier. They got vaults and segments, lots of options there, and their own ready pool on Algorand staking, so go check that out in the description below, non-fungible domains. And we are brought to you by Marcus Aurelius. Now Marcus is a meme coin and NFT project on the Algorand blockchain. I just love this because they're really spreading the stoic message through meme coins and NFTs. I think that's a really cool message to be sending. And they got their first physical product is going to be coming out soon. So you definitely want to go check them out on Telegram, and in the link in the description below. Marcus Aurelius, we love him. And that's enough of that. Let's get to the show. Because I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to show you what I mean. All right, so these are my current rewards. And total locked on Tinyman. This is on the Algorand blockchain. We're going to get into the HBAR one too. So if you're a Heredera person, don't worry, we got stuff for you too. And I think it's good to know about both of these, by the way. You might see the pending rewards. Now this is several days worth of rewards, and at the height of my USDC algo pool, it was earning like $10, $12, even $14 a day sometimes. That is very, very different now. Rewards for the Algorand rewards are gone because staking started. So I didn't know, I assumed it was going to go through the end of the period. Apparently they were just doing that until staking started. So I realized this is not a viable way to have passive income. Now you're still making money on the fees. I haven't had a transaction for a while, so but a few days ago this was $2.86. So this isn't a whole lot of money. You're seeing this, yeah. It says $14. That seems high. Like I said, 3 or 4 days ago, it was $2.86. So not earning a ton. And as you can see, I'm not earning any. I'm earning tiny, but I'm not earning any Algorand. So I got to do something different. So what should I do? Well, one of the things, so I'm interested in governance. And if you want to check out all the options, I have in fact, I'll probably pin my post that I wrote over the weekend about all the options for Algorand staking. So you can run a node yourself. There's a liquid staking where you get a derivative token. And that's one of the things I experimented with here on Tinyman because I've been using Tinyman a long time. And there's also ready pools, which I also participated in. So we'll check out that. Also, there's PackFi has an option coming out, and Veiler. So you can check that out in the post. But so the first one I want to talk about is liquid staking. So here's what I did. I put in, so they give you the algo balance. Now it says I have 0 T algo. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's just because I actually entered it. So what I want to do, I wanted to put $100 worth of Algorand in. So at the time that was about $2.19. It's probably changed obviously, but $100 in, and then we're going to test it out. And I'm not sure how I'm going to test it, to be honest, because if I go back to, so here's what you do. You stake your Algorand, and I did I measured it. I got it pretty close. It was like $100.23 or something, 23 cents, something like that. And what they do is they stake it, and then you get T algo, and then you're earning 6.73%. Now, what I don't like, I don't see anything that's telling me how that's doing. There's the ratio, there's how much is circulating, but it's not telling me what I'm earning. So I don't like that. So that's part one of the experiment. Now, what you can do is, now you'll see they have this really high APR. You're like, what is that? Well, what happens is you get T algo, and what I did is I took the T algo and I put it in here. So now here's the thing though, I had to pair it with something. So I paired it with US dollar coin, and this is a day's worth that is earned. So it's earned about 10 cents or so, probably around 11 cents. I just did this yesterday. It should be right around, maybe a little bit earlier. It's maybe a little bit earlier than when I staked it, but it's earning about 10 cents on that. On the pools, but I thought there was some kind of rewards that are coming. Maybe that's not maybe not coming yet. So I'm a little confused about that actually. Oh yeah, I didn't farm. See, this is the thing where you can get screwed up on. So I didn't hit the farm button. But it's going to earn 22.85% on that. Now I don't know where that 189 is coming from. I'll be honest. I looked through every single farm. There's not a single farm that I could find that earns that kind of APR, but this one seemed pretty good at almost 23%. And the tiny token has been remarkably stable. Generally, it's held between 2.5 and 5 cents. So it's not bad to get rewards in. So I'm testing this out though. I want to see how much I actually earn. It'd help if I didn't screw up the farm. So I will have to do that. I'll have to make sure I do that and enter the farm so I can see how much I'm earning per day on that. But this is what we'll test out over the course of a week and a month and etc. So that's one of them. Now the other one, and I have this on my phone, so I can't show you super easily, but I did take a screenshot for it. So give me a second. Okay, let's see how this works. So you can do this right in your Para wallet. There's when you go to the main screen, there is let me be sure about this actually. Okay, one of the things I don't like is that there's no back button on here when you get the staking, so you kind of have to shut it down. That I'm not a big fan of, I'll be honest. Yeah, so right on the main page, before you select your wallet, there's a button called Stake. They'll have pretty much all the options on there, and toward the very bottom, second from the bottom, is the Ready Pool. You click on that, and this is what we have so far. So I wanted to put 100 algo in and just see how much algo I would earn. So the reason I like to do round numbers is it just makes the math a lot easier. So there's really nothing to it beyond that. So far 100 algo has earned me 0.046 in rewards. And I started that on Friday. So I have to keep really careful track of when I start this stuff. But that will give you an indication of how much you can earn on this. And what I'm hearing is about 6 to 7%. It's supposed to be 6.5. I'm hearing some people saying 7.5. I'm hearing some people saying 7. When you're running a node, it kind of depends on how the strength of your node, how well it's running, equipment you're using, etc. From what I understand, I'm certainly not an expert on that. But what I like about this is probably the simplest way to join Algorand staking. You just stake it to one of these pools. I have mine on Marcus Aurelius's one. And like I said, non-fungible domains also has one. So those are options that you can use. And I think that's fun. So like I said, nothing much to this experiment. It's really, really easy. It's really easy to do, but that's that. But I wasn't quite ready to be done with liquidity pools. And I've had some Hedera on a Hashpack wallet for a really long time. So I thought, well, what if we try doing one of those pools and do an experiment there? So here's what we got going on. Like I said, I took a screenshot of this. And so I put $100 worth into HBAR USDC. And so I want to see how this is going to do. Now I already have 23 cents of unclaimed fees, but as you know, the price of HBAR dropped. So it's down to $94. And I don't know what out of range means. I haven't seen that. That's not anything that's ever popped up on an Algorand DeFi, so I don't know what this means. But this is the Saucer Swap platform. This is the V2 pool, and I actually have my older one that I've had for a long time is in the V1 pool. And this stuff is necessary, by the way, because just like Algorand used to have wallet staking, so did HBAR, so did Hedera. And you could do it right in the Hashpack wallet, and those rewards were kind of scaled out. So I'm getting 0 right now. So I decided to experiment with this. So and one of the reasons I like US dollar coin, by the way, is because it's a stabilizing factor. So your only moving part here essentially is the other token, which is HBAR. And I tend to trust primary tokens more than secondary ones. You'll see like crazy APRs, and we did this experiment. I did an experiment with 3 different DeFi pools, and you know what? The USDC algo one was the most stable. It went down when everything else went down, but not very much. What you'll find is even when you have these really, really high APRs, if the underlying token is not stable and really, really volatile, I mean, it'll just blow out the APR out of the water. So we lost a lot of money on some of our ones where we took more esoteric coins. Unfortunately, I wish I had all those videos, but I posted some of them on the NifGen platform as an exclusive, and that just kind of went under. So there's, for a variety of reasons that maybe I'll get into at a later point, but yeah, basically all those videos are gone, and that sucks. I wish I hadn't started my experiment there, but it is what it is. So this is this. There's not much else to it. I mean, it was pretty easy to do. I will say I was a little surprised when I looked at Saucer Swap, and this is a screenshot. I don't have it on my computer that I stream from, and moving the Hashpack wallet, it will take a lot of work to move it over. So I just wanted to show you guys this quick. I just set this up yesterday, and is one of my experiments that we will be tracking. And yeah, I would say compared to like doing things on Algorand, it was a little bit slower, but also the fees are higher. Now, we're talking still in like the 20-cent range, so this isn't like Ethereum levels by any means, but when you're used to the fees essentially being absolutely negligible, having fees come out, because it would be like 0.15 H bar. So at yesterday's levels, I figured that was, and there were 4 transactions that happened. Each one took a really long time to process. When I say a long time, I'm talking like, the whole thing probably took like 4 minutes, but on TinyMan, it's like 30 seconds. So it's definitely slower. And I don't know if it's just the platform or it's the network, because I haven't done a ton of interactions on Hedera. And this is to be expected. I'm less concerned about this value. I'm less concerned about the overall value, because that will just change as the coin changes. I'm more curious about what the fees will look like over time. And that's pretty good. I mean, for one day, that's like 20% in a day. Well, no, 2% in a day, which is pretty good. I mean, that's pretty crazy. It's supposed to be 200% overall. So we're going to test this out, and we're going to test all 3 of them out. We will keep track. I love doing these experiments. And that's kind of what I founded this channel on, because a lot of people say, oh, you just do this and that and that. But I want to try these things out so I can actually tell you, yes, this works, no, this doesn't, and everything in between. So if you like this kind of stuff, hit the like and subscribe button. Remember our channel memberships. We get stuff like deals on Ledger and stuff below in the description. So check all those out too. Otherwise, I'm FrugalBC. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the future.